Super Mario Maker 2. There is not a YouTuber on YouTube that hasn't covered Super Mario Maker 2 by this point, and now I'm making another video about Super Mario Maker 2, because why not? I'm a follower. Actually, no, as you guys know, I tend to do retrospective reviews on older games, but I really do want to talk about Mario Maker 2 because I really love the first Mario Maker. So the question is though, is Mario Maker 2 really a good sequel? Well guys, let's just get this out of the way right now. The answer is no. Okay guys, don't throw tomatoes, I'm joking, of course I'm joking. Super Mario Maker 2 is an amazing game, a great sequel, but it's a little flawed, and I'm here to talk about how and why, and also let you guys know what I think is really awesome and brilliant. Guys, I'm the Metal Geek, and let's take a look at Super Mario Maker 2. Super Mario Maker 2 is an excellent game, but if you played the original Super Mario Maker and then you turn on Super Mario Maker 2's Maker Mode, you are instantly, and I do mean instantly, going to miss the Wii U gaming pad. Now you can say whatever you want about the Wii U, but Mario Maker was built around the concepts of the Wii U's controller. It was meant to give you a touchscreen and allow you to have two screens in order to build your Mario game. And the Switch simply is just not capable of doing that. The Switch, you can use touch controls in the Maker Mode, but you have to be playing handheld. If you want to build on your TV, which is what I like to do because I like to have the larger screen, you have to use one of the compatible controllers. Once you start using a controller to build your levels, even though Nintendo did a really good job of making it intuitive, you realize how inferior it is to the touch controls. And I like to build on my TV. I like the higher resolution. I like the larger screens. I like playing the Switch more docked than handheld. That's how I am. I don't want to have to play in handheld mode just to use the touch controls to build my levels, so I have gravitated towards learning how to use the regular controllers. Equally, my girlfriend, who completely prefers handheld mode, has gravitated towards building her levels using the touchscreen in handheld mode. So the question is does this lack of having touch controls while playing on the TV hinder the experience of Mario Maker 2? Well, no, because once you get used to the regular controller, it is really intuitive. Nintendo really did the best they could to make the regular controller an intuitive way of making your levels in Mario Maker 2. It's just that in comparison to the Wii U, it cannot stand up to the control scheme of the Wii U tablet pad. But with that said, this is a really good sequel. Now, first and foremost, let's be clear about something. This game, Mario Maker 2, has a complete, full-blown story mode on it, which means you could play an entire Mario game without ever making a level. You don't ever have to go online, download anyone else's levels, you don't have to build your own, you could just play the story mode, and there are 100 levels for you to play. And that is really cool, because that's a lot of bang for your buck. Now think about this, Mario games are $60 all on their own, and that this game, Mario Maker 2, is also $60, has an entire Mario game on it, but also has the ability to make your own Mario levels. Now if you had told me in the 1980s and 90s that I would be making my own Mario levels, I would have laughed at you and called you crazy. Now in 2019, I can make my own Mario levels. But that's what's so brilliant about Mario Maker, is that it kind of appeals to everybody. Mario Maker 2 specifically because it has the ability to appeal to people who like creating stuff, and it has the ability of appealing to people who just like playing the games. And Mario Maker 2 does add enough bells and whistles to really make it a worthy sequel. Now being able to build in Super Mario 3D World is a welcome addition to the game. If not just a little bit lacking in features, however. And what I mean by that is this. You can build in the style of Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, New Super Mario Bros. U, and in Super Mario 3D World. But Super Mario 3D World does tend to be missing some features that the other worlds are not. And that is just a little disappointing. However, it does bring a lot of new things to the table as well, so it does balance out to some extent. I mean, for me anyway, I prefer to build in either Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World, but it's nice to have the extra world to build in when I feel like it. In the end, once you get used to using a controller to build your levels, it's really not that bad, and the game is still excellent and fun and engaging to play. Is Super Mario Maker 2 an inferior product to the original Super Mario Maker? Outside of the controls, no, it really isn't. It's, in a lot of ways, the superior of the two games. I guarantee that if you like creation, if you like making things, Mario Maker 2 will satisfy you probably to no end. For as long as Nintendo continues to support its servers, there will be hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of levels just to go and download and play whenever you feel like it. Super Mario Maker 2 really feels like a game that really never has to end. And there really isn't anything wrong with that. This game has the ability to really step up and really, well, give everybody what they want. And with all that said, I'm going to give Super Mario Maker 2 a very solid 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, it would have been a 10 out of 10 if not for the controls, but very solid 9.5 out of 10. This is the Metal Geek saying, have a great one, guys.